Well, I kind of took your advice, boys and girls. So the strings are off. The next thing to do, neck off, all these bits and pieces, bridge off, pick that out, controls off, and then we'll see how we go. Neck. This is probably going to be more harder than it really should be, because this may not have been off for quite some time. There the bridge goes. Big enough screwdriver, I hope. Well, that's not too bad. Maybe because the neck that's very loose. I found it well, I've always found it, I don't know. Let's have a look. Now I'll have to, as I think you should all do, well, probably the best thing to do is take no notice of me whatsoever. And do it your own way and probably learn something. Well, is turn it over, I've been doing this a little while, to see if there's any shims along underneath here. Would be important. This is the time I realise I haven't done the screws. Yep, that's quite correct. I haven't done the screws completely out, but there should be. Yeah, there's no tension on them. I'm lining, making sure the screws will go back in the way they were. I hope someone hasn't glued this. Nope. Any shims? No, that's good. Don't know what this is here. And someone tried to fit it. They don't need to. It looks like a match. Well, that's off. Now the bridge. It should be a simple enough operation. Which always are the famous last words. It's exciting, isn't it? Wait a minute. Yeah, so how's this looking? Ooh, quite good. A curry sauce, which at the moment is a tad on the warm side. Maybe a few too many chilies. Oh, saw that, didn't you? Yum, yum, yum. I'll give you the recipe if you wish, but if you don't wish, I still might. Anything holding this on? Yes, there's more. And what I will do, first of all, get a pen. I thought I had one in here. Found one. I'm just going to mark the edge where the saddles are in relationship to the bridge. It'll give you quite a reasonable guesstimate of where to put the saddles when you refit them. Now, where can we see it? Well, this is a bit on the cock, but don't have to take them too far, hopefully. I don't need to do that one. I think it's just only these two. Can't find the hole. Sometimes I get the wrong one, but make your own jokes there. Not quite. Put these in the correct order. Yay! That doesn't look particularly good. But then again, this is a replacement pickup. Now, one important thing I've discovered is when you take and unscrew a neck, put the same screws in the same place you got them from. They know they will be okay. Well, hopefully. Big screwdriver. Don't need to bang them in all the way, just so they don't come out. This is riveting, isn't it? Well, no, it is screwing. But at least that's done. Right, next. I'll leave the pickup. Let's see if I can ease these off. Easy enough. Yep. They eased off reasonably well. We'll take the back plate off, which has obviously been replaced. Not so important to get exactly the same screws on this one. That one wasn't really tightened up anyway. And if you need to fill a hole or screw hole, some people recommend a toothpick or a cocktail stick, as they're called in the civilised world. I wouldn't do that. I don't do it, in fact. I always find it better to use a match. Come on, you bugger. God, this is good, isn't it? But as I always say, making the mistake so you don't have to. There you go, a pen. That's quite good to get one of that. Oh dear. This looks a little more complicated than it should do. Get it right on the camera. Now we'll come back later after I've messed all this up and take it from there. Well, we're getting there. Another tip I've always found useful is to take a photo of all the bits as they are, because you know this is working. In this case, several photos. I'll probably have to do something about that. Well, that's filed to a certain extent. And this has been replaced. This is the original. I don't actually need to snip this off at all. And having a look here, well, blimey, has that just been, this has just been completely nothing. Just wrapped around, it looks like. Well, there is a bit of solder, but we'll get rid of that. Wheel. Me. Muggins. So, there we go. I'll get a photo of that so I know when I get into real difficulty it won't help at all. Hookily dokily. I'll undo this so it all comes out of the same place. We have got the earth, but that's plenty of wire there, so a snip is going to be a lot less trouble than soldering when you don't actually have to. Just undo this bit. No, won't do that. Now what size? Use a socket set. You don't even have to. Right, that should all slide out. Woohoo! One pickup. Now this could be a little bit dodgy, but we'll see. Oh, or perhaps not. That's okay. Just have to push this. Oh, no. That's going to be a problem. But I have a problem fixer. Now this looks like it's been... Oh, that's okay. Not too bad, but will it fit through the hole? Ground wire, which is black. Needs to be, looks like they need a bit of persuasion. Come on. I might get a better set. Now, you bugger. Come on, don't muck about. Don't be a prat all your life. Bit of gentle persuasion. Ah, that was obviously not removed when this was done. But it shouldn't matter. Next off, strap buttons, which aren't original, which I'm not going to take too much notice of. But hey. One completely stripped down body. Which obviously didn't come up, didn't leave the factory like this. See all the scrapes. This one is particularly not bad, but some logo there was something. There's going to be one slight problem, but these fowls are recessed, this one isn't. Now, do I take a hammer to knock that back in? You all know what a hammer is, don't you? Hammer for knocking stuff in. Hammer. Now all this out of the way. I know where all the screws are. And now, over to you. What do you reckon? Do I just sand this off to a better than it was? Do I sand it then paint it or spray it more like? Or do I cover it? Do I do a kind of paisley type arrangement? Seems more trouble than it's worth. Do I whack it over with some newspaper? Put some thicker paper on here to start with, then stick the newspaper onto the better paper. Now if I do the paper, I've got to get some paper from a couple of weeks ago and fill it full of Ben Stokes pictures and headlines. I doubt if I'll ever play Australia, but if I do, take this along and say, up yours, you Aussie bastards, and do it that way. Over to you on that one. Now take care, boys and girls, and well, you know what's coming now, don't you? Yeah, not bad. Well, this is what I'm on at the moment, of course. Nah. A bit up and down. Ugh, horrible. But okie dokie. We know. Drink beer. Oh, darling, marry me. Oh shit, empty.